Hello and welcome to Profit Leads. My name is Robert Blackman and I'm the Master Distributor at Profit Leads. Now if you're in a hurry and you already know what you want to do by coming here, go ahead and click the Add to Cart button right now to test my proven $1 million MLM recruiting system for just $7.95. At age 49, I've been a network marketer for over 31 years. I've made money with both hotel and home meetings. I've made money with direct mail and by placing ads. I've also made money online. In fact, I've helped create the biggest online system ever seen on the internet that brought in over 80,000 MLM distributors in just under 18 months. So my techniques work. Now I've created a one-of-a-kind recruiting system that you can start using immediately for just $7.95. My system works regardless of what your current experience is. Maybe you're new to MLM. Maybe you used to be in an MLM, but you're back now, or you're currently in a program. It also works regardless of what your pay plan or your product or services you're currently promoting. If you're looking for a completely turnkey, duplicatable system, you've just found it. And if you're not in a program yet, I'll show you how you can make either a part-time or a full-time income as a ProfitLeads.com distributor, just like I do. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you exactly how my unique recruiting system works and how you can test it for the next 30 days for just $7.95. The recruiting system that I'm going to share with you has made me over $1 million in just 1 year with just one website. In fact, my biggest year online came from one website with over $1 million in sales. And here's my authorized.net statement to prove that. Also, my biggest month online was over $200,000 from just one simple website. I've also currently written a book on Amazon.com that you can check out called MLM Big Money. I've also got an MLM Mastery course of 12 CDs that I sell for $197. I've also put together a 6-course series called MLM Megamind that sells for $997. I've also been paid upwards of $25,000 a month to consult with MLM company presidents and also top distributors. So what do I know about making money in MLM that is so valuable people from all over the world would pay me $25,000 in a single month to discover? I know the top 2 problems of the MLM industry. And more importantly, I know how to easily solve them. Want to take a guess at what these top 2 problems are? Major problem number 1 is recruiting. That's right. People always have problems recruiting other people. The second major problem is retention. Once you recruit someone, how do you get them to stay in month after month? You see, if you and your downline could easily recruit people every single month and easily retain them, you'd be rich already, right? You'd be living the MLM dream of a walk-away residual income. Ever heard that before? Chances are you're not. And neither is anyone in your organization. That's why you need a 100% duplicatable system that everyone can afford at $7.95. You know, the problem of recruiting and retention will never go away unless you use a system like I've designed at ProfitLeads.com. There's 4 key elements to my system I want to share with you today. Number 1 is leads. You never have too many leads. If you think you have too many leads, you've miscounted. I've never talked to anyone today that says, man, I'm making too many presentations. Number 2 is training. How many times have you gone out and talked to people, but they said no, and after you got back home, you said, oh, if I would have just approached them this way. Okay, I'm going to teach you and train you each and every month in Profit Leads how to properly approach these leads. Number 3 is an autoresponder. In today's busy world of mailing or calling or emailing, which is the best way to do it? I'm going to show you how to get a free autoresponder with us, set up a series of letters that go out automatically so while you're at work every day, people are reading your offers. Number 4 is a referral or compensation plan. We have the top compensation plan in the industry today, and I'm going to show that to you. So let's go over exactly what you'll get with your ProfitLeads.com membership today. Remember, it's just $7.95 for your first 30 days. You know, I developed this lead concept back in 2001 when I was basically dead broke and I had nobody to talk to. I had burned my warm market with deal after deal. Have you ever been there? So here's what you get with your system. Element number 1 is 100 fresh leads a month. You get their first and last name, their mailing address, their phone number, and their email address. So you get 3 different ways to contact your prospects. Number 2 is proper training. We hold weekly conference calls, so to train you and your team. Also, I have a special Ask Robert button in the back office, so it comes directly to my desktop where you can ask me any specific question that I'll personally answer for you. I also give you sample emails and also sample phone scripts that you can use. Number 3, a free autoresponder. Here you can import your list from us or from other lead sources. You can do that in either text or HTML, and we also give you easy to understand training videos on how to use the autoresponder just in case you never have before. Number 4 is the top compensation plan in the industry today. We have what we call a 2-tier compensation plan where we pay you 15% on level 1, 45% on level 2. You also get paid on 103% of the BV. That's right. We don't pay you 60% or 70%. We pay you more than 100%. You'll spend $97 a month at Profit Leads, and you'll get paid $100 of that. We also have a 5% generational bonus that starts on level 3, paid down 4 different generations. Now, the next chart I'm about to show you is my biggest secret to my success, and it can also be yours as well if you want it to be. Here's the compensation plan at Profit Leads. It's on one chart. You can see that you can go from distributor all the way up to diamond. The monthly authorship is just $97 a month. Now, you can come in at the $7.95 trial, and then that converts automatically your second month to $97. When you become a distributor, there's no group volume requirements, no personal enrollment requirements. You get paid $15.45 on level 1 and 2. To become a bronze, you just need 25 members in your group, and you earn that 5% down other bronzes throughout your group. Silver, you get 2 generations. You need 50 members. Gold, you get paid down 3 generations, and that's just 75 members in the first 2 levels. And to go diamond in our compensation plan, you just need 100 members. Now, here's the chart that I also use every single day to promote Profit Leads. It shows you how to earn $780 a month with just 20 customers. There's you on the top. You go out and get 4 people, and you help those people get 4. This is what I call a group of 20 people, and I will tell you $780 is a game changer for you and everybody in your organization, and I'm going to show you why. With $780 a month with 20 customers, it's as if you have a $374,000 CD in the bank. Let's look at the math below. $780 doesn't seem like a lot of money, but when you multiply it by 12 months, you get over $9,300 a year. Let's suppose that you had a CD at your local bank at 2.5% interest. You basically divide 9,360 by 2.5%, and you would need in your local bank, sitting in the bank right now today, $374,000 at 2.5% to pay you $780 a month. So here's what I say every single day. Which would be easier for you to do in the next year? Go earn an additional $374,000 and put it in the bank, or roll up your sleeves and go work with me to get 20 customers and Profit Leads. So here's the math on that $780. Level 1, we're going to pay you 15% on 4 people. So $400 times 15% is $60. On level 2, we pay you 45%. That's 16 people on level 2. That's $1,600 in sales times 45%. That's $720. You add the 60 plus the 720, that's $780 a month. Here's the magical question I ask people every single day. How much money would you have to have in a CD at your local bank to earn an additional $780 a month? 99 out of 100 people I ask that question to do not know the answer. You'd have to have a whopping $374,400 if you had a 2.5% interest-bearing CD. Your downline is indeed an asset. Now, let's talk about part-time income. 3 members over at Profit Leads, you're earning $105 a month, and it's costing you $97. So I like to say sponsor 3, and your leads are free. Also, 6 members, you earn $210 a month. And with 20 members, which is my basic model, is $780 a month. Or, as I like to say, over $370,000 CD in your bank. Now, I get a lot of people say, Robert, $780 is not enough to motivate me. I need more than that. Great. Let's look at the full-time income. 30 members at Profit Leads can earn you $1,050 a month. 100 members can earn you $3,900 a month. And 252 members can earn you over $100,000 a year, $10,260 a month. We also have a generational bonus that starts on level 3. That bonus is paid 5% to you down 4 generations. And a generation is somebody who has 25 people in their group on the first 2 levels. The first generation, $2,500 in volume in your first 2 levels, or just 25 members. The second generation is $5,000 in volume on your first 2 levels, or just 50 members. That third generation is $7,500 in volume on your first 2 levels, or just 75 members. The fourth generation is $10,000 in volume on your first 2 levels, or just 100 members at Profit Leads. Now I get asked this question all the time, Robert, how can you afford to pay out so much in commissions? Well, here's a very simple answer. I'm already successful and have other streams of income. So after 21 years in this business, I decided to put together a program that I personally would love to promote. Profit Leads not only provides you and your team with a steady flow of fresh leads, it also pays you to refer others. So there's 2 ways to get started today. Option 1 is at $7.95. That gives you a 30-day trial. You also can earn commissions in your second month of $15.45. After your 30-day trial, it converts to $97 unless you cancel. Now, I've got a special option 2 today for a limited time. If you come in just at the normal price of $97 a month, you're going to be grandfathered into the top of the pay plan. That's right. Let's show that chart again. See over there on the far right where it says Diamond, you get paid $15.45 just like a distributor, but also you're earning commissions of 5% generational bonuses down 4 generations. If you come in today at the normal price of $97, I'm going to grandfather you in at Diamond. This is a limited time offer, but that way you're starting to earn 5% in generational bonuses starting on your 3rd level without having all of those volume requirements. So again, option 1 is $7.95. You'll get 100 leads to contact each and every month. You'll get a free autoresponder. You'll get a free replicated website, free training each week, and also you'll be qualified to earn commissions on our first 2 levels of $15.45 starting with your second month. Option number 2 is just coming in at the normal price of $97. You'll get everything that you get on option number 1 of the leads, the autoresponder, the website, and the training, but look at the compensation plan. Not only the $15.45, but the 4 generations of bonuses of 5%. You're grandfathered into the top of the pay plan. Plus, if you come in at option number 2, you're also going to get those 2 items I showed you earlier today. My paperback book of MLM Big Money. It's not an e-book, it's a paperback book. $29.95 value on Amazon.com. I'll also ship to you my MLM Mastery course of 12 CDs that I normally sell for $197. So if you come in on option 2 today, in addition to being grandfathered into the top of the compensation plan, I'm going to send you over $220 in bonuses today of my book and my training. Why am I doing that? Because if you're coming in at $97, I know that you're serious, and I know that you're ready to make money now. So I want to give you the best of my best training with my book and my CDs. Again, 2 ways to get started. Click the Add to Cart button below or call me directly at my telephone line. That's right. How many websites have you been at where someone's talking about how great their product or service is, but you can never call anybody? That's my direct line into my office. Feel free to pick it up and call me. I'm a real person, and I don't hide behind my website. Now, here's some frequently asked questions I get all the time. Question: what information do I get with my leads? Again, you get their name, their address, their phone number, plus their email. So you get 3 different ways to contact them. Also, can I purchase more than 100 leads? Yes. On the order form, you can order as many lots of 100 as you want at 97 cents per lead. On the free trial, we limit that to 100 leads. And obviously, you know why. We don't want someone buying 100 lots at $7.95 and then canceling the next day. So that just prevents abuse. How many times do you sell the same lead? Great question. Just twice. Once to you and once to someone in another company. Now, I'm going to let you know a little bit of a secret of the lead business. Less than 60% of the people that we send leads to ever open up their file. So there's a 60% chance that when you get that lead, somebody else has gotten it, but they've never opened it up and contacted them. And that's just the lead business. Question: how do you generate your leads? We employ our own webmasters to generate these leads for us online. Each and every week, we're getting leads fresh that come in from our own webmasters. What happens after my 30-day trial for $7.95? Well, basically, your membership automatically converts to $97 a month for those 100 leads unless you cancel. Now, if I need to cancel before my 30 days are up, Robert, how do I do that? Very simple. Just go back to the main website at profitleads.com and click on Contact Support, and that issues a support ticket to our customer service team. Robert, if I start with the 30-day trial, can I refer others? Absolutely, yes. You can refer as many people as you want during your 30-day trial. Now, no commissions are paid if you're in the $7.95 trial and somebody comes in at $7.95, but the idea would be, can you build a group of 20 in the first 30 days at $7.95? And the answer is absolutely. That's the best way to start promoting the program to your team. How do I get my free replicated website? Today, after you place your order on the order form, there's a thank you page that pops up. So after you click submit, stay on there. And that thank you page will come up where you can register for your free website today. And within 5 minutes, you'll get an email with your link, and you can start sharing that with your team. So I can refer everyone on my team to get 100 leads for just $7.95 their first month. Yes. Matter of fact, that's true duplication. Everyone on your team has $7.95 today. And everyone on your team needs more people to talk to. That's what makes ProfitLeads.com so unique. Do you have any testimonials? Great question. Absolutely we do. Just scroll down this page to find both video and written testimonials from leaders in this industry. Still not sure you want to become a member at ProfitLeads.com? Okay, that's all right. But here's 5 more reasons you should join ProfitLeads.com right now. Reason number 1, you need leads. Again, when was the last time you ever heard someone say, I have too many presentations to make today. I've got too many people to contact. Again, I'll say it. If you think you have too many leads, you've miscounted. And I guarantee you, your downline needs leads. So if you may have all the leads in the world, you may be able to generate them, that's great. But guess what? Maybe your downline can't do what you do. ProfitLeads.com is duplicatable because every single person can get 100 leads a month guaranteed. They don't have to be a social media expert. They don't have to be an SEO and a PPC expert. They don't even have to have an internet connection to use ProfitLeads.com. That's what makes this the truest duplicatable system on the internet today. Number 3, you can make lots of money with Profit Leads. I just showed that to you. Number 4, $7.95 is easy to recommend. When was the last time you got somebody in for $100, $300, $500 in your primary program, then you asked them to spend $100, $250 on a co-op? Well, guess what? They just spent their budget for that month. Now people can come into your primary program, spend their $100 to $500, and for just $7.95, they can get into the lead program, start promoting those leads today. Reason number 5 is the monthly training. You know, I'm a big proponent of saying that at age 49, I don't know everything. But one thing I do know is that I'm constantly changing and I'm adapting to how the internet and marketing is done. And so I give you up-to-the-minute training as far as what's working and what's not working on the internet today. Again, option number 1 is $7.95. Option number 2 is $97, where you're grandfathered in at the top of the pay plan. You get my book and my 12 CDs. So get started now by clicking the Add to Cart button, or just simply pick up the phone and give me a call at my telephone number below. Thanks a lot for visiting ProfitLeads.com today, and God bless.